gorgeous Ophiuchus, and welcome to your weekly energy check-in reading. But before we jump right in and get started, I just want to take a moment, say hi, and welcome to new subscribers. I am so happy to have you on board with us. Thank you for becoming part of the Ophiuchus tribe. As always, it is an absolute honor and blessing to read for each and every single one of you. That being said, we're gonna jump in. Let's see what Spirit has in store for you all for the week ahead. As always, I ask Spirit to give me the most important message or messages to channel through first. So let's see what we've got here. What do we have, Spirit? What do we have? What's for the collective of Ophiuchus here? All right. River of Tears. Let's see where this goes. Emotions feeling off. You know, there may be someone who races into your life this week that kind of dredges up old stuff. I just want to say it may leave you feeling a little emotionally off balance. I don't know, does someone from the past return this week? Could be. But you know, sometimes when things get dredged up from the bottom, it's not always a bad thing. I almost kind of feel like, I don't know, is there a healing coming in? It's almost like you've been waiting for it, like you knew it was coming. I feel like you kind of know it's coming. I feel like intuitively you know it's coming. It's either going to be a battle, or it's going to be a reprieve from the battle. So someone comes in to stand with you, right? It does look like we're going to a greener shore, which I kind of love. That's kind of the energy that I was getting. It almost kind of felt like it was being kind of pulled up from the bottom for a reason. Let's see, what else can you tell me? I feel like somebody's been doing their research. They've been really kind of, I feel like someone is trying to figure you out, Ophiuchus. I feel like someone is really trying to figure you out. I feel like they've realized they've gotten all that they can, maybe from like social media or something along those lines. Let's see. Sleepless nights. Did they miss an opportunity? I almost feel like they missed an opportunity. Wheel of Fortune. Are they going to be lucky enough? Or is it going to end in tears? I just want to say this is the possibility. Or they've had this, or they've experienced this when it comes to, I wanted to say loving situations, but I feel like it involves you. So I would say a loving situation with you. All right. Are you going to nurture it? Because they're really passionate about coming in. Really passionate about showing you who they are. Maybe being really brave as well. Yeah, taking a fool's leap. Because you're the soulmate. I don't know. Did this person try before? Did the two of you try before and maybe it didn't go the way you wanted it to go or hoped it would go? Did it get off the ground? Maybe barely? Maybe not even a little? I don't know. I just kind of feel like this connection stays. This sweet connection is something that I want to say it filled the cups in the heart. It didn't just sit in the mind, although I'm sure it's stuck there. Because something like this doesn't just fade into the background. It sticks, right? You stuck in this person's heart, right? You filled up their cups. And I feel like that's something that they couldn't forget. And I feel like they did the same for you. Wow. There's an opportunity to really make this into something. So it may be that this person races in. Maybe, I want to say it's something you didn't expect. Maybe they didn't even expect themselves to do that. Or, you know, it could be flipped. You could be the one racing in somewhere and you might not realize that you're about to do that in the week ahead. But I do feel like there's a new opportunity here, and the opportunity comes because someone creates it, right? By racing in the very beginning. by racing in, creates the brand new opportunity. And it does look like it could go somewhere. It could go into stability, those soulmates, right? I feel like the reason being is because they don't see someone else being able to fit into the world. They see you. When they look at their life or daydream about their life in the future and how they want it to look, who they want to be there, they always picture you. And I feel like there's got to be a moment in time where action is taken, or this dream will never materialize, right? And I feel like this person just gets brave and comes forward. Yeah. Spirit on deck. There's that Chariot. This person gets brave and steps forward and speaks their truth. I love this. I'm not going to lie. You know, they're sneaking right back into your world. And you may feel, maybe you're a little worried that there could be something sneaky with the way that this kind of comes into play. It's like, I feel like the only sneakiness is the fact that you didn't see it coming, or the fact that this person maybe doesn't tell anybody that they're coming. I feel like the reason that they don't is because it's almost like spur of the moment. They just kind of make that leap of faith. There could have been some harsh words in the past. Yeah, this could be a lovers from the grave type of situation. I do feel like this is someone from the past. I don't know how much of a history you have with this person. Going to be a little different for everyone. And as always, I'm just the reader. I just let you know what is coming so you can make that well-informed decision about what you want for yourself. I can tell you something is coming, right? This person is coming. Whether or not you open yourself up to experience something with this person is entirely up to you. You have your free will. Spirit is just saying, this is the possibility. It could be coming in this week. Offering up a cup of love. A Knight's Cup. That's pretty good. It's not that page energy, right? We've got knights all coming through here. Yeah, do you want to nurture it? Will you nurture it? That's the question. There's the choice here. You're being given a choice this week. Spirit saying you could have it all. This might be everything. This might be everything that you want. Everything that they want. Take strength to kind of open up to this and give it a chance. You know, I heard this could break me, right? And I feel like this person feels this way, and I feel like you do as well. You know, I wanted to say it's that one person from the past, or that one person that had the ability to truly just make your heart crumble into pieces. I feel like that's what's coming in. There may be a little hesitancy, a little, you know, nervous energy. It may kind of dredge things up from the bottom, shake it up, and create a new opportunity to see things with clarity. I feel like there is going to be some open, honest communication if you allow it, right? This person wants the opportunity to step into their emperor, to step into their boss energy here and balance everything out. Create that, I wanted to say, that beautiful energy that goes back and forth. Maybe kind of opening it up so there can be reciprocity. There can be a brand new day. That sun is coming up over the hill there on Temperance, right? A foot on land, a foot in the water. So beautifully balanced with the emotions. So I feel like it shakes things up, but at the end, it kind of smooths things out the way that they're meant to be. Sometimes these tower type moments come in not to fully knock everything down, but to kind of reshape them. And I almost kind of see two giant hands coming in to mold something. So it almost kind of seems like this opportunity is, yeah, it's necessary to create that that happiness and that joy. I feel like there are two soulmates here who maybe have never been able to leave the other in the past. I wanted to say you walk forward, but this person sits in your heart space. So I feel like there's it's on both sides type of energy here. Yeah, very passionate about implementing that plan, moving it forward, growth, expansion, passion, right? I feel like this person is really putting it all out there. Why? Because they want to fill those cups. They want that emotional fulfillment. And I feel like they just know it can be found with you. So they're going to give you the opportunity to say yes or no. This could be something really beautiful. It could be something really beautiful, or spirit on deck. It could be the end. Well, of this situation, right? Yeah, it's up to you. It's up to you. You might need some time to think about it. That's okay. But an opportunity is coming in and it's racing in. I feel like it's going to catch you by surprise. Might kind of rock your emotional state for a little bit. This is something that I wanted to say, something that maybe both of you wanted for the future, and maybe it fell down, it crashed. I hear crash and burn. So it could have been something like that. But I feel like that new opportunity is racing in this week. I want to say it's something you've been waiting for. It's like, I don't know if you've mentally been waiting for it, but I feel like your heart's been waiting for it. Does that make sense? I feel like if it does, you'll know. Now, I do realize that this reading is not going to be for everyone. As always, these readings are general, so take what resonates, toss the rest. It's not for you. Leave it out here on the board. It's for someone else. You can always hop back in time at any time to any one of the readings on this channel. They are all timeless. So if this isn't for you, you can find something else that suits you, right? Let's see. All right, your initials, their initials, and any other messages that may channel through. We've got one standing up here, an O. Let's see, a V. I'm hearing O, 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 it's magic. O, 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 O. Again, it's coming through. Those song signs still going strong. All right, let's see. What else can you tell me, Spirit? What else do they need to know? I just heard another chance. Another chance. Maybe you or this person thought you were all out of chances. Something like that. I don't know if this is an ex. For some of you, it could be. Doesn't have to be, of course. I just feel like it's something that you truly, truly wanted at one point. I do feel like it's coming back in. Maybe you just didn't expect it to. I just feel like this is a situation that maybe you thought was dead, done in the water, or past is past type of energy. Or that ship has sailed. I'm hearing all sorts of different things. But I do feel like sometimes that ship is off sailing and it kind of arcs back around and comes through for another another try, I guess. I just heard something about Dungeons and Dragons. I don't know anything about that, but that could be for someone. Just a little hint. I hear something about breakfast foods, and orange juice. So I don't know what that is. I see someone sitting at a breakfast table. I don't know what that means for someone, but it has something to do with you. Let's see. I heard something like, is that code for? So maybe there wasn't a lot of communication or easy communication. I heard it could have been better is what I hear. It could have been better. So the communication maybe between you and this person, it could have been a product of youngness or not having enough understanding under your belt. Could have been for some, or you just didn't know it till you knew it, right? And that could be at any stage in life, right? I heard something like, I don't know, I just heard like a very, very, very fine house. I don't know what that is, but maybe that's for someone. And it sounded like music. It kind of rings a bell, but not really. So it could be for someone. Let's see. This R. R for racing? I don't know what that means. Cars? Racing cars? I don't know. Again, I hear code for something. It's code for something. Is it code? You know, I just feel like maybe the two of you were really trying to guess what the other meant by things instead of actually like talking back and forth is kind of what I'm getting. It's like you were guessing what the other person meant by something that they did or said, or I hear posted. So could be something like that. There was a lot of confusion. I feel like without open, honest communication, things are definitely going to go awry because one is left to fill in the blanks with, you know, what they think could be it, right? I don't know. I feel like that's a thing of the past is what I want to say. It's a thing of the past. Open, honest communication has to be the thing. Let's see what we've got here. What do we have here? What do we have for the week ahead? All right. We've got a key and uniqueness, stubbornness, reaching for the stars. We've got some type of, again, more uniqueness, but with magic. I just kind of want to put these together. There's the unique snowflake, and then there's the unique unicorn, right? One's a little magical, and one's just special and different, right? I almost kind of want to say that's you and your person, right? It's like, I don't know. I just kind of, I want to put those together. I do feel like somebody could be really like love wintertime or colder weather. Could be for someone. Could love the holiday season. I feel like someone's just magical all year round. There's something about that. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I keep wanting to go back to it because the energy feels so good. It feels lighthearted, feels fun, feels flirty, and I don't know. It just feels sweet and energetic. I don't know. It feels vibrant and alive. It's kind of hard to kind of pull out of that energy. So we've got this little tortoise. It takes a long time. Maybe it took someone a long time to kind of, I wanted to say crawl to you. I'm seeing one of those big land tortoises, and it's, you know, how they take their time with everything they do. I don't know if one of you was on, I wanted to say tortoise time, like taking their good old sweet time. It's like, I'll get there when I get there. I almost want to put this with the snowflake. Interesting. And then there's this stubborn energy. I don't know who's being stubborn. It could be the unicorn. It's like it has to look this way or it has to come about this way. It's like not leaving room almost for any sort of way that it could actually show up. I don't know. There's some level of stubborn energy here. I feel like it helps this unicorn in some ways and maybe hinders them in others. And that could be you or it could be your person. Let's see. There's a key here that opens things up. I feel like the key has a lot to do with communication. I hear communication is key. So I feel like that's going to be one of the most important parts about this. Again, I want to say open, honest communication. I feel like that's the title of this one. We've got health, wealth, and happiness that can come in. And these are two soulmates who are wound or bound together. And I want to say it's spiritually bound. It's not something that you've done or they've done. I just feel like the universe has woven the two of you together. And this is about reaching for that dream. And I feel like the dream could be the happy relationship that you want. That's kind of what I'm getting here. Wow. All right, Ophiuchus, that's what we have for the week ahead. I kind of love it. I feel like the energy is really fun and could get kind of flirty. And I'm also seeing the soulmates in my mind. So very sweet, yet flirty, yet fun. It's got good energy. I wanted to say it's got good bones. So this isn't something that I'm hearing that song. It's there and it's gone. Something about you can rebuild because it's got good bones. I feel like that's a situation between you and this person. All right, collective. Nope. Ophiuchus. That is what I have for you all. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, become part of this Ophiuchus tribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.